Hey guys. So I am here tonight. This I'm here. I'm live because something very interesting just happened to me. Right, something I never really experienced before ever in my life. I wanted to share that. So guys, come on in. Hey baby, let's go. Gotta go. Listen, guys, it was so crazy, so crazy. Guys, come on in. I want to share what happened to me just now. Hey Jay. Yes, I'm always eating, guys. I didn't even get to eat dinner before all this excitement happened. All right, let's share this link. Guys, come on and share. Draw a crowd. This is very serious. This is very, very serious. Very serious. It's important. I know I'm eating, but it's important, guys. Very important. Full of girl. Oh, girl. Why there was a fire just now? On girl. There was a fire. 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 Girl. Whew. I'm telling you, my heart is this. Good night, Carla, honey. How are you? Blessings, blessings, blessings to you. For real, it's serious. Like it's not even a joke. Like I felt so like I feel like no, not at work. Fire at my apartment complex. Like I felt some kind like for real. Whew. But it brought me to want to do this live because yes, good night, Carla. It's night for me. It brought me to do this live because are we truly prepared for a fire? Like, are we really, 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 really prepared for a fire? Right? So my apartment complex, the way it is, like the buildings are joined, right? And so it's like one, two, mine is the third one, then is four, five. So mine really in the middle, right? And like the apartment that's on the to the right, like so to the right of me, like this way to the right, this the last one, the last building, there was a fire at the top, right? And the fire alarm went off and we had to go outside and we have to go outside. No, I I'm used to doing fire drills, right? Because I do fire drills with my individuals at work. I do fire drills, when I used to work in food, we used to do fire drills at the store just in case there is a fire, what to do and what not to do. And so I know how to do a fire drill, right? So if it's a fire drill, you come out of your building and come out of the building and you go as far away from the building as possible, right? Go across the street somewhere, but not stay close to the building. But when I came out, right, I didn't see any fire on my building. So I was wondering where it was happening. And then I saw the crowd going down to the other building. So this is why I brought up the question, right? Are we truly prepared? Hey, Lock Nation, good night, good night. Are we really prepared for a fire? So this is how nervous I was, right? When the fire, when I heard the alarm. Me couldn't even find pants. But he's so nervous. But just me, I start wonder what my pants them there. Me like, is this really a fire? Is this really a fire? I can't find my pants them. I me the have one pants some wear go work and I eat my take out of the dirty clothes and put on back the pants and then me say, okay, what am I gonna bring? What am I gonna bring? Just in case if it is a fire, what am I gonna bring? Right? And me remember about 2 or 3 weeks ago, me and Jay did a talk. I'ma say, you know what? I forget a bag, a little bag, and put all of the important stuff them. So just in case there's a fire, we can grab it and go. And I remember I'm find one bag somewhere. I'm just show out everything. I'm gonna put my passport, my birth certificate, and everything in it. And then I'm gonna grab my purse. I'm gonna grab my laptop for work. I'm gonna just head toward the door. I'm gonna grab the key. I'm gonna turn the lock on the door. I'm gonna run out the building, right? And so it made me wonder. It made me want to wonder, right? It made me wonder how much of us is really prepared if something like this was supposed to happen, right? What if like, in Jamaica you're not getting a fire alarm, fire just right? So are you really prepared? Do you have your stuff together where you can just grab it and run if you had to, right? So that's the question I want to ask everybody. Are you prepared if there was truly a fire? You're prepared? Are you prepared? Do you have a little small CFR something where you put all your documents them in and if something's supposed to happen, you can just grab it and run? Whew, guys, my heart's still a beat. Like no joke, no joke, no joke, no joke. My heart I beat so fast because I've never experienced that before, and like my mind was all over the place. So it was like me not even I think really I think okay, this is what am I gonna do, what am I gonna do, what am I gonna do, what am I gonna do. So it was so crazy. It was so crazy. So I wanted to do this live just so we can have a discussion. Just have a discussion. Are you truly prepared for a fire? If a fire was supposed to happen, do you have an emergency bag put away with some extra money or something, something just in case something like this happened and you had to start from scratch again, or you had to do this, have some something? Do you have an emergency bag? Jay said it right. Do you have an emergency bag? Do you have an emergency bag with all your stuff that if they are going to have this kind of emergency, you will be able to grab it and just run. And you'd have everything we need, right? Everything we need. That's true. That's true, Lot Nation. That is so true. No one can be prepared enough for a fire. That is very true, right? But can we even be prepared enough? You understand? Because if you think about it, if like me say, literally, me never even know where to find pants. That's how that's how nervous I was. Me couldn't even find pants. So you're right. But if even in that case where something like this and you try to get all your family and your loved ones out, thank God my daughter wasn't with me. My daughter is at my parents' house. So I just me alone did in at the house. So me just did I try to run out as soon as possible. Right. So in that case, would it still even give you a head start or on getting the stuff right? So what if you even have it right there? So just to be prepared, have it right at the door, or if you have like a little cabinet or something in your living room right by your door, you put all the emergency stuff them there. So you know, say if something like that's supposed to happen, you just grab the bag there and go. Of course, you try to get your family out. because I was watching everybody in the building. And I say, oh, nobody now really come out like that. And like I come out of the and people upstairs who live upstairs of me have 2, 3 kids and them are having them jackets. So basically, everybody really put on them jacket, put on shoes and everything for come out of the building. But if it was a real like if it was a fire in our building, like in our immediate building, me not think, you know. So I don't know. Me just me don't know. Me kind of me shaking a little bit because it's just when I never experienced something before, you kind of just it shaped me. It shaped me. Truly shaped me. Um, so that's why I really wanted to go live to talk about it because it really shaped me because I was not prepared at all. Mm-mm. Not even a little bit. Full of say true, girl. You scared of me? This for me, this afraid. Um, just say you might not be ready, but you can be prepared. That's true. You. I don't think anybody's gonna ever be ready, but you truly can be prepared. You can because say birth certificate and them something there, enough money for a place. Social security card, people who have green cards and stuff like that. Them someday have money for a place. About like $600 for a place, like a green card or a social security card. Seriously. So it will be hard to replace, especially if you experience a fire. Especially if you experience a fire and you lose all of them someday. It's hard to get it back because then even if you forget another place to live or say about rent somewhere else, you need all of them documents there. So what would you guys do? Lock Nation say if you're by yourself, then I grab my PS5. Are you happy? I say can I sell the PS5 with some money? He said and maybe unplug my TV. Hold on. So what is unplugging the TV going to do if the fire actually catch a TV? Yeah, unplug the TV. No. Why you gonna unplug the TV? Oh God. No one is nice. And they've turned off the water too. So not even have no water now. They probably soon turn it back on, but them turn off the water when it was happening. I'm saying PS5. My girl in PS5. Yeah, I forgot sell the PS5, the brethren forget some little money for do something. Otis, good night, good night, good night. How are you? I'm just doing I had to do a quick live because I had a scare of my life tonight. So we just want to have a live just to talk about it, see if we are truly prepared, if we were supposed to experience a fire. Like Jay said, you not nobody is ever ready, but are you prepared? Like do you have a lockbox with all your papers and documents just in case there's a fire? You just move with the clothes by your back, move with the clothes by your back, and the documents them. You know, maybe store with some little extra money in a safe, whatever safe, because they have some little safe where you just lockbox safe and you just can't take it with you. Like get one of them there, but make sure you have some little extra money. Just whatever you want to save extra money in there, and that's how you fear emergency because you don't know what can happen. Honestly, you don't know what could happen. A while ago, media worry about that. Lock same have 5 TV, one of them going to be saved. Well, hey, 5 TV. Well, interesting. I don't know how you that take the TV still, but I don't want the TV. The TV replaceable. Hi, Mommy Jones. She said, I'm listening. You're giving God thanks for your protection. Yes, for his protection. Amen. Have to. Have to, have to, have to, have to, have to, have to. Have to. But thank God still. It was two buildings over. Even though the buildings them attached, but it was two buildings over. And so, but still, if it was a bigger fire, it could have spread. So that's another thing too. So it's just, being grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Oh, more shown. Let me show you now. Cause guys, I went live just for like a short time. Let me show you what happened. Oh my god. Craziness. Um just want to show you what happened earlier. Wow, no, this is the actual footage, guys, of what happened. I went live. Hey Barbara, welcome, welcome. Guys, all I can hear in the background is the alarm. Just a go off. Okay, so they take out. They took off. They set back the alarm. I guess we can go inside. So guys, at this point, I think whatever was happening was under control. So they reset the alarm. So the alarm went off, but the firefighters were still moving in and out of the building, and they were just they retract them ladder and everything. So I don't think it was like serious to the. I don't even know if anybody got hurt or anything. And there was a dog right there, so guys, it barking, 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 barking. No, no. So I was just watching them retract the ladder back and all of that. And then I came inside. Guys, so as I was saying, right? So in the middle of all of this, right? I couldn't find clothes to put on to come outside because it's cold where I am, right? And so I couldn't even find clothes to put on. Let me see. I'm trying to see. Yeah, them retract the ladder, everything. So I was going back inside now. So you see how dark it is outside? It's really dark. And we have to go through this. And it's cool, but thank God. Whew, thank God. So yes, guys. Yep. Yeah. So that's what happened. So I just wanted to share that so you guys could see what I was talking about for real. So as I was saying earlier, like didn't even know what to bring. So guys, tell me in the chat. So what do you think you should bring if you were supposed to have a fire? If you were supposed to experience a fire, what do you think is the most important thing to bring with you? What would you, if you were supposed to have a little safe, grab to go safe, what do you think, what would you take with you? Honestly, what would you take with you? Hold on, let me drop it. What would you take with you? What would you pack in that emergency bag? What do you think is the most important thing to take with you? If you were supposed to do, pack an emergency bag just in case of a fire, what would you take? Pack my passport. No, honest to God, put my passport. My passport was the first thing me dropping in my bag, because we said me I go to, me I get married at the end of the month. So none can stop me. Sorry guys, it's not funny, but it's funny because that's the first thing video thing what's in my head. Mighty God, may I get married and I think I met my passport. How long it take for you to get your passport? Back when something like that happened? Jesus have mercy. That's the first thing me grab. First thing me grab. And the way my thing set up, is me have a drawer with lock. So me have a drawer with lock. So me put all of my important stuff there and lock them. So me have to find the key there, open it, and I take the something them out and I put it in the bag. What is say? Try get all my documents such as birth certificate, exactly. Birth certificate, anything we can identify you. That's the first thing you want to really have. Barbara said are important papers. But Barbara, what is the important papers? What are your important papers? You understand? What are the important papers? Jay, I thought you was coming. You asked for the link. I'm gonna do the link. I'm gonna see you come. I think anything that can you use to identify you. Ricky, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Thank you for coming, bro. Thank you for passing by. Um, what is it gonna be on and off, mommy? Nothing. That's fine. That's fine. No problem. No problem. Just run me because my watch hours went down and me I'm on the road to 500 guys. So anything you can do to help, I appreciate it. Um oh yeah, turn off the laptop. Okay. So let me share this. Guys, so the people them say the first thing you must take is your pet them, right? So it says in case of evacuation. So I wanted to Google it so I can make sure I have some facts. So it said 10 things experts say you need to take during an evacuation. First thing you must take is your pets, right? So for those who have pets, I don't have any pets. So I don't need to take any pets because I don't have any pets, right? So one of the most important thing like we were talking about is identification, right? Bring all everything that can identify you, right? It says um your passport. It says it's important to bring forms of identification with you if you're forced to leave your home. Pack your driver's license, your passport, any critical identification documents you have, right? All kind of all your I guess medical documents that say that whether you are this or you are that, right? So medical documents. Some people have documents to say that they have this certain kind of disease and they need to get this kind of treatment. So all those paperwork and stuff, like you'd have to put all of them stuff together. Ricky said, "LOL, pets." No, sir. And that means that too. Which pet? Me now I'm no pet. The only pet I have is myself. I mean, me can bring myself. I'm a child. So, um, so identification is one. So they're also saying that if you don't have any kind of identification like that, you can bring a utility bill. So I guess you have to pack one a utility bill, maybe one old utility bill or something, an old utility bill that you can actually use to identify you, right? Because here in the United States, they like if you go do anything, get anything, them always want some kind of utility bill, right? Even if you ever get back your passport, any kind of them someday, social security, all and someday, they want you to have at least two bills that you a utility bill and another bill, something. And so they always want you to do that, have that. So that's something you can put in your emergency bag, tuck away in your emergency bag. um this is something. Ricky said, "May I bring kids and identification first? Pets better run." What is it? Them can bark for food, make them bark after the fire. That's right. But here people cherish them pet. Like pets here is I like people pitney. So them really cherish them pets. So the next one is a cash and card, right? So emergencies, they recommend keeping cash on hand for emergency situations because an ATM may not be accessible in case of any kind of power outages. So for those who don't like to bring cash, you have to have some kind of cash hidden in your emergency thing, right? So always try to have some cash in a emergency thing. Welcome, welcome, Jay. How are you? How are you, sir? Yes, it's true, Ricky. No, God Almighty, honest truth. Pets get more. Yep, th- they cherish their pets so much, so much. Like you, like even on the news the other, I think it was last week, somebody was, I guess somebody was walking the pet, or I don't know if this person was a was walking their own pet or their own dog, or they're like a pet walker, because they know dog walker, because they know them have an actual thing where you can be a dog walker, right? They can walk pets and all these kind of things here. So apparently this person was mistreating the dog, right? Like, me don't know exactly what he did, but they caught it on camera and they're actually looking for the person to prosecute the person, because the person, you know, was mistreating the dog. So they do take that seriously here. And so they're right. They said the first thing on the list was pets. First thing on the list was pets. Them I got save. Um, it's a important documents. Be sure to grab any important documents like birth certificate, marriage certificate, social security, will, property deed, rental lease, or any legal or financial or insurance related paperwork. So that's what I was trying to say earlier, right? Having all those paperwork already put together, so that when if you have something like this to happen, you can just grab that thing that they're all in and just head to the door, right? So just like Medea said earlier, if you have one little whatnot or something right there, so in your living room and they're right by the door, you have all of them documents there together, and then you have it right there, so lock up in your little lock box, and then as if something like this supposed to happen, you grab it and you go. But at least all of it together, you now go look for them. You now go and look for this a paper, look for that the paper, they look for this a paper, you look for this a paper, yeah. It all in a one place. And so when at time, you just grab everything because it all in a one place already, and grab everything and you just go. You understand? So not we're not nobody in the world are prepared for anything, but not prepared, I'm sorry, nobody in the world are ready for nothing. We're never ready for a natural disaster. We're not ready for fire. We're not ready for none of the anything that could ever happen to us. But we can be prepared. We can take the necessary steps to make sure, say, if this was supposed to happen, we have these things in place. So get all of the stuff them together in a one something, and just got it, right? Of course, you go walk up, you have to go with the clothes for your back, for sure. But then at least all them paperwork say they right there. So you understand what they say? Well, Ricky, a pure hot dog. Yeah, go after the fire the inner cause me not kill myself. I go see the dog when me have things to look for. Me and dog are a friend anyway, so wouldn't I see the dog. It say you must have your keys. It say try to bring an important key with you, such as those to your home, vehicle, office, storage unit, or the safety deposit box. So for me personally, good night, Jay says production. For me personally, right, I have all my key them on one thing. So even a while ago when this happened, I just grab the whole thing a key and drop in at the bag and just come out of the house. So I have all my important keys on one big thing, a keychain. So me just grab everything and go. Me separate nothing. And even if you don't want to keep it all in a one, just like the little lockbox thing, put your important key them in it and whatever, so you can have them there too, right? So these are things you can bring with you. It says any medications needed are medical supplies. So you hear that now? So some medications is so they said take any and all needed prescription medication for you, your family, and your pet, right? So if your pet have any medication, you can bring your pet medication too. It says the the medications include EpiPens. So EpiPens are for like people who have severe allergic reaction to certain things. So if you have an EpiPen, that means, say, just for example, you're allergic to fish. I know, say, if fish touch your skin, you go swell up and you go start breathe. EpiPen, you have an EpiPen just in case. Inhaler, just in case of any smoke inhalation or whatever, or any kind of other strenuous activities, running, jumping, skipping, and you need an inhaler. Birth control, insulin, and hormones. So insulin important if you have diabetes, right? So you have to make sure, say, your insulin, and most times insulin them keep it in the fridge. So you have to remember, say, you have to go get your insulin. And then at the end of the day too, if you have refills of all these medication in the pharmacy, would have left all of them. Honest to God, would have left all of them. Because you can go to the pharmacy and go get one refill, or even call your doctor and say, this is what happened to me. I would like, another prescription for this, right? Especially if your doctor have all of your records and whatever, they will know what you need, right? But medication, would have left them. Them would have left. Me nah, me would even kill it myself. Would have left them there. What you said, that would be my perfect excuse for not taking meds. Them would have left them. Them would do all of that. Hold on. So you tell me hygiene, hygiene supply, right? So them I say hygiene supply. So no, them say wet wipes, hand sanitizer, toothbrush, extra underwear, tampon, menstrual period, diaper. No, first of all, if you have money in a emergency kit, you don't need to bring none of them things there, because you can find a store and go get all of them something there. Right? That's why
Yeah,
it's important if you have the
if
cash.
them think that, but if them think they already in your goodie bag still, you don't have no worries.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh, excuse my
you
manners. Good night, everybody.
yeah, because it's a good night to you a long time, I ain't never come on. So, but I think for me personally, I would grab them things there, because you can get them things there. Them not worth your life. If you go back in the bathroom for grab toothbrush. Me not think nobody ever think about it. I think about your breath. I not have I just experience of fire. Me not think nobody I think about your breath at all. The paperwork, what you say mean? All of the paperwork, them stuff. That's what me I say. It like what is I saying in Jamaica? The process to get back all of them paperwork there is tough. So it would have make the best sense if you have all of them something they tucked away in a one thing. And it's preferably if you put it in a one, like we may say, one of them safe something where with our key or lock and key, because at least if there's a fire, the metal and the iron thing that easy for that hard for burn. You're not gonna burn up so easy. Them can, iron and them something there, them can withstand heat. So whatever is in there is not going to, you know, burn or anything like that. So that's the best thing to keep anything like that in a, even just in case say you not even grab it and it actually burning at the fire, they can still come and recover it, and actually the things them still in it. So that's why it's good to have it in a that kind of container or whatever you keep it in. So it's electronics. I tell no one joke, right? So when me I come out of the house now, hear me. What me I gonna bring? First thing, okay, I grab my phone off of the charger. I grab my headphones, and then me now go back and grab my data. My data have this watch. Is a watch where I can use for tracker and stuff like that when she there at school and stuff. So me like now clown hear me in my head. If it's a truly a fire, I'm never lose everything. I'm going don't grab the watch. Me hear my daughter voice in my head I say, so mommy, You really could have grabbed my watch. So me, run go back for the watch, put it in the bag, and then go to the. I say, what if that watch was the last straw between me coming out of the house and getting bird in the house? I'm going back for the watch. So
But you see,
electronic.
funny enough though, Tasha, a lot of people who get into complications where fires are concerned, I saw them end up dead because they're always remembering something and running back into the line of danger. And by that time the fire already get worse. So say
Mm-hmm.
them a put themselves in a risk they know, and you know how the rest of that go. I was watching something some time ago. This man ran back into the house to save his dog. And you know how the rest of that story go. The dog lived, but he didn't. Him
The
get the
dog,
dog through
the
the
dog,
window. Yeah,
the dog
him get the dog
escaped on
through
him
the
own
window.
though.
No, him get the dog through the window. But by the time him I reach the door jam and beam drop down upon him, and that's that. You know. So
Hmm.
guys, never run back into the house. If you clear everything, don't go back into the house. Especially if the fire is in your apartment, your area, don't go back inside.
True.
As Otis said a while ago, anything where you lose documents or anything like that, they can be replaced. They're material stuff that can be replaced, but a life can't replace that.
Mm-mm. And then even with the scenario you just talked about, right? No, the dog. Thanks, care. Good night. Good night. How are you? Um, Mommy V said this is a big lesson for everyone everyone we should try to have our emergency bag ready. And the only thing I think you should have go back for is your kids, because we can understand there's some maybe if it was a different situation and the putting them there asleep or something, and maybe it's a baby. You
Hey, care.
understand? But that like the
Hey,
only the
Ricky.
only thing we could have said, may run back for. You understand? Everybody, I bless up everybody in the chat. Care, bless up Otis and Ricky and Jay. Guys, may eat. Sorry. We had that little scare, so I never get to eat, so I eat now. Sorry. Excuse me if you don't hear me at chew. All right. So it's
Yeah,
a
man.
irreplaceable.
Oh, sorry, I read it.
Mhm.
True, you
It's
say
a
that eat
irreplaceable.
without that.
Oh, may I do both of them. You cannot talk. Of course, the kids are gonna be a first priority, Otis. The kids are gonna be a first priority. But guess what? You can do both. That's why I may say to be if you're prepared and you have all of them things they're prepared already, then you can grab the kids and then grab that and go through the door. You understand?
Yeah, but the thing
You don't
about
have
it
to
is this,
be.
Tasha. If you're ready for anything, that bag, the emergency bag, already I got out the front right this out, in the event of an
Mm-hmm,
emergency. So getting your kids. All right. So saying that to say this now, guys, and this all makes sense to everybody. Have a system with your children. In the event of such and such kids, this is what I expect you to do. So once you as the adult hear the alarm go off, teach it to them. Say, hey, this is go time. This is what we do. Boom, 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 and stick to that plan. That
mm-hmm,
cut time in half. So you practice that with your
mm-hmm,
kids. And if we might say, oh, but I don't have any time for that. Me can tell you this: it is important for you to be patient enough and teach that to them. Kawa, it will save life. Because if
mm-hmm,
they know exactly what to do and they know their different responsibilities, who's supposed to run go out the room and run come back with whatever, and who's supposed to do that and whatever, if they have that understanding, then once the alarm go off, everybody know what they're supposed to do, and you just grab everything
mm-hmm,
and everybody move.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I said that,
Especially if you have kids.
I said that to myself too. Me I said that to Uno, but me I say it to myself as well.
Because especially if you have kids, you should at least have a bag with snacks, just an emergency
Yeah.
supply bag with snacks, because you don't know how bad you will be this place where you might not maybe you never save the money in your emergency bag, and that your kids them are gonna need something. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
It's just to think it through. Just think it through for right now. Not say that I'm tuna. It will happen soon or anything of the sort, but think it through, right?
It's
Just in
the
case
same thing.
you was supposed to be an emergency like this, what would I really take with me? And then pack it. And make sure say there's somewhere where you know say if something like this was supposed to happen, you have it. Because just like I said at the end of the day a while ago, we couldn't even find pants to put on, much less where to find something, finding something them for come out of the house fast. So you have to be really just prepare. Just prepare. That's the thing. Just
Exactly,
prepare.
Otis. Exactly, Otis. That's the reason why too we can't allow our children to be extra dependent all the time. We have to teach them to be responsible, because as you point out with that age bracket right there of 13 plus, the 13 plus supposed to be so prepared, Otis, that them can chip in and know say, hey, this and this and this and this, and even
Mhm.
younger. Wow, see, Otis said it same time, or even younger. Yeah, them supposed to be so adept that them can just jump into action and
I
get
know what
things
to
going.
do.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You have to
That's
teach
very
them.
true. Yeah, that's true. It says irreplaceable comfort items or keepsake. No, I I mean for me personally, no.
Keyword
Because
irreplaceable. Keyword irreplaceable.
I mean the only thing that's irreplaceable in case of a fire is your life.
Right.
Honestly. Exactly. That's the only thing I believe that's irreplaceable is your life. All right, that's it. All right, so that's the 10 things them say, guys. Irreplaceable things. So, but I wanted to share that with you all. That experience. That's an eye opener for me.
Yeah,
After I
for
come over
real.
this life, I'm about to go pack a bag. For real, true thing. True thing. I'm about to go pack up a bag and put it somewhere where we can find it. So as soon like if something like this was supposed to happen again or any kind of emergency, I know exactly where the bag they there. I'm just grab it and go. No, a true thing because it really shaped me up a lot a while ago for me even to
Right.
go live. Like it shaped me up a lot
And you have to teach. You have to go teach Talia what needs to be done in an event of whatever.
in the event of that. And luckily she was not here. That's the thing, because if
Yeah.
she was here, it would have been a little bit more scarier, you know? But I'm glad she wasn't here.
That's true. That's true, Otis.
Very true. Very true.
The
You have to
age
be
old
alert.
flight. That is the age old flight or flight. Right? That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Either you gotta
Like
run
our
or you gotta
fight.
stay and fight, brother. So
And at this case, I would be fleeing.
yeah, but the thing about it is this, Natasha, apart from the fact that you'll be fleeing, you'll be prepared. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's the key thing right there. So nothing wrong with running, guys. But make sure say I run with the bare
What
essentials.
you need. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
No, son
essential
about
stuff.
son about do like with friend Nation earlier when him saying would I run within TV. And in
In PS5.
in PS5 and in TV. Nation, if you're the boat, big up yourself. but
The face.
but but that can
You know
replace.
the first thing, like me I said earlier, the first thing we think about was the passport. Then, yeah.
Mommy and I was making a joke about that. Mommy and I were making a joke about that. Mommy was like, I was like to mommy, "Hey, good girl, I make sure send no matter what, she not miss the wedding day."
Like seriously, as we're not even at all no joke. The first thing I put in the bag was the passport. Then, must say everything else can burn up if that was the case. Put the passport, then put the birth certificate and everything. Then next, and then we put the key, and then my computer and my purse the outside anyway in the living room. So I just grab everything and just go to the. But what it I don't know. I don't know. You just
And
really
you
have
know,
to
so
be
funny enough,
prepared.
but funny enough, it get you at the first time because when you just start hearing the sound, you never know what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder if it was a drill or something.
And I was
I
like, no,
was.
that's a fire. That's a fire.
I was wondering if it was a drill because me I said them not do drill like that. You understand? Them not just do drill like that. In the middle of the night like that. Them not drill like that and stuff. Uti said, while training for the JDF, I learned something. If there's a fire, if you're very observant and move briskly, you have 95% chance of survival. Yeah, but sure enough, I was not brisk because, like Jay said, right? In my head. I'm like, is this really a fire? Is this really a fire? I'm there, wait and for smell smoke or something. But the thing was, it wasn't in my immediate building. It was two buildings over. So, and fire travel fast. So even if it was two buildings over and it was like a bigger fire than it was, then it could have traveled fast and me no know. And me then in a second guess and I think, oh, it might be not be that serious and everything. So me hear everybody in the commotion outside, and then me open the door and me look and me say, oh, everybody really are go outside. So I say, okay. At that time me go get this stuff. But this no, me dey already get this stuff then. But me they contemplate whether to go outside or not because I never really know if it was a fire on my part of the building or where it what I didn't know where it was or where it was coming from. So I look outside, I open the door and look outside now, and I look upstairs and I look downstairs and I didn't see no fire above me or beneath me. So I said, okay, it might be the other building. So when we go out now, and come outside now by the stairs, then we see where all of the commotion was. The end of the building from the end. So and it was serious. It was about four fire truck. Like
For fire
one,
truck, yes, sir.
I think one come from the opposite side from where the fire was, and then three of
Mm.
them come from the other from like the actual side where the fire was. And the police and everybody. But me just there say, oh, people they so close to the building. Like I guess because it wasn't big or anything like that. But if it was a big fire, so nobody could get close to the building. So, but life. So,
Yes.
guys,
So,
I don't plan on staying long. I have 6 more minutes. So
Tasha
I
don't
just
stay long
wanted
on these lives.
no,
No,
I just
he's
wanted
a
to
one hour
share that.
person, guys.
Yeah, I really wanted to just share this because I feel like it's important for us to know what we need to have, like what we need to do, like being prepared. You understand? It's just being prepared. You're never gonna ready because you don't know when something like this
Oh
have to
yes,
happen.
yes, Otis. Yes, Otis, you're right. Because dehydration during a fire is a hell of a thing. It does happen, guys.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember that your body
Hmm.
is going to be drying out real quick. So if you can always
Yeah.
have your water with you, it's very important.
Hmm.
Very, very
So,
important.
so, so with at work with the job that I do, in all of our houses we have an emergency supply. So we have a container with all emergency supplies. So just in case we would have a hurricane, lights go out and whatever like that, we have food or canned items or dry foods that we can they can survive, right? They can survive off of. So we have that dry stuff, biscuit, bottle water, little Capri Sun juice and stuff like that. So just in case now, right? Just in case something like this happen, we have that and then have food. So if we can't use the store, we can't do this, we can't do that, we have food, right? So those are stuff that you can do as well in a little emergency bag. Pack some juice, like I said, especially if you have kids, pack juice, pack snacks, right? And then, like Jay was saying, have your child know, say, okay, if this was supposed to happen, you grab snack bag, you grab this bag, right? And make sure they know exactly where it is. And then have a drill, run through it with them, right? Just make it like a monthly thing, right? Say every month, this day of the month, we're gonna do a fire drill.
Just you and your
We'll go,
it can be just you and your
yeah,
family, not to be
you
for nobody else.
just act like there's a fire. All right, everybody, it's a fire, it's a fire. Something
Get a
get
whistle or something
get
like that. And let them know say once you hear this whistle, you know
once you
say
hear the whistle, it's go time.
yeah.
Yeah,
And you just teach
it
it to them.
just and that's being prepared. That's
Yeah.
being prepared. That's
Because
preparing
what's gonna
yourself.
happen is that if there is an actual fire at any point in time in the future, your kids are going to be the ones to survive. Believe me, because they would have known exactly what to do rather than spinning around. Because that as we said before, that those few couple of minutes of spinning around is what gets you killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Otis. Thank you for coming. Much love to you. All right. And I hope you feel better. I hope you feel a lot better. You know, we're praying for you always. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Thank you
All right,
guys. Thank
guys.
you all the persons who are supporting even now, and thank you for the persons who constantly support us, whether over by this channel or over by our other channel, J says. Yeah, remember to support, guys. And if you have not watched the movie, go over to J says production. The movie is still over there, guys. You can watch it same way. And we're gonna be launching our newest baby soon, 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 soon. So look out for that. Look out for Real Jones Life coming soon. Yeah, guys. So we're gonna drop the new channel soon.
Soon. Saying
Look
soon
out for
and
that one, guys.
soon. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on my live tonight. I appreciate all the support. And please, 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 I hope you took away something important from this. Really, really, and truly. Because honestly, I don't just go live like that for no. That's not me. If I'm going live, I'm going live to share something informational, something informative, something that can actually help you to make your life a little bit better, easier, or even something that maybe I think you don't know and would like to know, or enlighten you about something. All right. So I really hope that somebody gets something from this and really actually have an emergency bag. Because right now, literally me about to pack something and literally have it right where if something was supposed to happen, I can grab it
You know
and
what?
go.
You know what would have been nice, Tasha, if you were actually packing the emergency bag on the live, teaching people how to actually get stuff. That would have been fun.
No,
Just saying.
I mean I already shared
No,
what
no,
they're
no. I'm just.
supposed to get. I mean, I already shared what they were supposed to get. We had a list of things that we can get. Everybody's
I was
stuff is
here. I remember.
different. Everybody have different stuff that is important to them. Because just like I was saying here, you have to have like so many different paperwork. You have your social security, you have some people have their green card, their passport, some people have all these paperwork, and you have to know which one is important to you, right? I don't know what's important to, but I like the things that are important to you, the things that can identify you. Those are the most important things. Everything else on that list, Honestly, I could have care less. You identify me. For real. We never dare save nobody, dog. Because we don't have no dog. We never dare save the dog. I'm sorry for everybody who's a pet lover. I wasn't gonna like if I had a pet. I don't think my pet would be the first thing I save. I'm sorry. It's just not me. It wouldn't be that. So yes, but I do understand what you're saying, Jay. I didn't think about it. Um, but I don't want to stay much longer anyway. So I just wanted to share what I had so that you know, yeah. So all right, guys. So much love, love you, love you, love you. Peace. Um, Mommy Jones said pets can easily replace, so that is not a priority for me. My medication too. That's what I said too. If medication can replace, medication can definitely be replaced. Absolutely. So,
Mommy Joe, Mommy Jones, you're living tonight.
all right,
Oh
guys.
man,
Thank you so much
my
for
mother has
watching.
something else.
Oh my God. Remember, I love you, but Jesus loves you even more. Blessings, blessings, and more blessings, guys. Have a blessed night. Bye bye, and stay safe.
And as we always say, we are out of here.